Well, it looks like Bubba Wallace has been spreading fake news. So, Bubba Wallace was a victim of a racist attack. He found a noose in his garage, in the NASCAR garage. Well, not really. And when I say not really, I mean not at all. So I'll just read this headline. FBI says the noose in black NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace's garage was a pull rope that has been there since 2019, October 2019. So this noose wasn't a noose, rather it was a door pull rope. I've got to say that, just a glorious feeling of just euphoria knowing when this came out, because like the Jussie Smollett incident, I just had a lot of reservations about Bubba Wallace's finding. Now, I've shown various images of evidence of this, of the door pull rope. Well, I'll just give an objective, kind of down the middle kind of thought on it first. It is possible, due to the heightened racial tone of practically everything that goes on these days, everything's racially charged, and everything that everybody says is scrutinized, even when it's not meant in a derogatory way. If something's said, like everyone's walking on eggshells. And perhaps Bubba Wallace is too. Maybe when he saw the door pull rope, he genuinely thought it was a noose. Okay, that may be hard to believe. Then again, some people are just stupid. And I have a feeling that either Bubba Wallace is incredibly stupid and jumped the gun so fast that it just didn't make any sense. And like someone could have told him this is a door pull rope, or he has an agenda. He has an agenda, and that is that people are racist, that people in NASCAR are racist, fans of NASCAR are racist, and probably the employees are racist. So get people fired, and let's make more drivers black. All for seeing a loop knot on a garage door. But it seems like everything can be turned into racism these days, and it's sickening. It's sickening. Just like Jussie Smollett, he made out that he was attacked by two MAGA hat-wearing thugs and put a noose over his head, over his neck. Yeah, it's just not happening. And I don't, his motives are, I can't understand what his motives could be. Could it be that his motives were to make more money by doing this? A Colin Kaepernick situation where he's not the best, but because he's doing all of these races and making out that, oh well, I'm not the best driver, but I'm a token black driver, therefore give me some money. It is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And another YouTuber called No Bullshit, you should subscribe to him. I'm subscribed to him. I've been subscribed for over 2 years in a different channel. This is a new channel, but I'm subscribed to him on both, actually. He pointed out that a lot of these race hoaxers and race baiters are mixed race. And he's absolutely right. It's not racist to point it out. It's factual. You have Colin Kaepernick. You have Bubba Wallace. You have Jesse Smollett. I think he's mixed race, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's mixed race because he's not incredibly black. It's not racist. It's not meant to be racist. It's just meant to be saying that, why is this happening? Why is the mixed race people going full crazy? And the YouTuber No Bullshit pointed out that it could be to do with maybe a sense of shame that they're not, like full. It's kind of like mixed blood. They're sorry for that. They're they want to repent, and therefore they just sorry, that's my it's one of my phones there. But by doing that, they kind of make up for their mixed race. Is that possible? I'm not sure. It's something actually I'm going to investigate, because it's like, why could it happen? Is there genuine reasons why this is happening, or is it just coincidental? And it could be coincidental, of course, but I'm also thinking that it could be just something that happens with mixed race kids, and then they grow up and then they think that they're oppressed, because they think about race a lot because they're mixed race. Who knows? I'm not an expert on it, and I'm just giving my take. But the take is that Colin Kaepernick goes on about racism. He does the kneeling. He's a race baiter. He whinges and whines and tries to get himself sponsorship deals. He's a garbage quarterback. I'm an American football fan, a big fan of NFL. Not really a fan of the San Francisco 49ers, and I definitely didn't like them when Colin Kaepernick was with them, doing all this kneeling crap. But, if he played well, then sure, let him play. But there's people saying, even Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, says that he should play, and no, he shouldn't. At the very, very best, he could play for an arena football league kind of thing, something that's not really the pros. He was a pro quarterback. He's been out for a few years. If he came back, it's extremely doubtful that he would be better than he was. It's not difficult to figure that Colin Kaepernick would be worse of a quarterback since he's been gone. So who would want a garbage quarterback like that? It could become to a point where he's a free agent and some team that are doing badly pick him up. Fine. If there's no other option, then fine. Teams want to win. But it seems like the NFL just want to score racial quotas now, and businesses do that, and British television does that, the BBC, there has to be a black person, there has to be someone with one arm doing the weather. That's actually a thing. It's not pleasant to see the woman's actually nice doing the weather, but you just focus on the fact that she has one arm, and yeah, she is a weather person, but she's clearly on TV because they want to score these quotas. They want to meet these quotas and say, look, we're progressive, we've got a black man, we've got this and we've got that. I can't stand it. I haven't watched normal TV since I was watching the New Year's Eve to New Year's Day celebrations, the countdown. That was 2018 and then 2019, the new year, and that's like a year and a half since I've watched normal television. Utter garbage. But going back to Jesse Smollett 2.0, Bubba Wallace, it's just hilarious. It did not take long. It took 15 FBI agents, which, come on, that's excessive for a case like this, but they still took it seriously. Of course they have to. If it did happen, it would be a horrible thing, but justice could be done. I'm not a lawyer. I can't say what exact crime that would be. Putting a noose or something like that. What is that? I don't know, but let's just say it's a crime. Well, the FBI could investigate. Then they find out who's the perpetrator. They arrest him. Then they go to court, and he's found guilty or not guilty, and then given a sentence if he is guilty. That's how justice works. And now the FBI has said there's nothing to it, because they were probably there a couple of hours saying, we need to see the footage, and then when they saw the footage, they probably looked at each other and said, this is a load of balls, this is, there's nothing here. And then when they said, oh, what's this? They're probably all thinking at the same time, this is a rope to pull down the garage door. I don't live in a house with a garage door. A lot of American suburb houses have it. But they have something similar to this. What is Jesse Smollett? Or sorry, that's a Freudian slip. What is Bubba Wallace thinking? He probably seen that and said, well, that's a rope to pull down the door, but it's a noose. It's shaped like a noose. It was tied like a noose. Wrong. It's a loop knot. A loop knot. And it was used to, let's just say, put your finger in and then pull down the door, or put two fingers or whatever and then pull down the door. It's as simple as that. A small child would figure that out. Perhaps a dog would figure that out. They can get in and out of houses, so get it open gates. So I'm sure they would think, this is to close that door. But Bubba Wallace, no, everything is racist. Absolutely everything in the entire world and its history is racist. So tear it all down and build a utopia. Yeah, not gonna happen. We live, this is a tough year, 2020, but we still live in the most prosperous time in human history by a mile. And Bubba Wallace needs to read up on history, up on black history. I'm not an expert in black history, but I know that, there was hangings and there was, of course, there was slavery, and then Jim Crow after it, and then it still goes on, and then a tiny minority of people these days say some racist things, but they should be held accountable. But it's not enough. It's not enough for these wussies that have not experienced true racism. And because of that, I'm not saying they should be served up with racism, but they should just grow the fuck up, learn your history, and learn how good you have it now. But sometimes you can't teach stupid, ignorant people new tricks. Well, folks, that's the end of this video. This is actually my second video today. I hope you can subscribe if you're interested. Give a thumbs up. If you like the video, give it a thumbs down. If you don't, that's fine. as I said, subscribe and share this video whatever way you can. You know, I've got 3 subscribers now, so thanks to the 3rd subscriber and the other 2. And I will see you in the next video. Hopefully not having nightmares about loop nuts. Bye for now.